Hey everyone, welcome back to Go Kick Me, your favorite crowdfunding news and reviews channel here on YouTube. So today we're going to talk about a Kickstarter called the Inflatable Travel Jumpsuit by OnePiece. World's best travel wear with first of its kind inflatable hood and neck pillow and 10 plus more features. So this one is really killing it. Pledged $15,000 goal, actually pledged $169,000 and counting. And this has gone up like $5,000 in the last day since I first opened this guy up, because there's only 2 days left, less than 2 days. By the time you guys see this, it'll actually be expired, but I'm sure it'll switch to on demand on Indiegogo or whatever, because it's selling pretty well. Over 1,000 backers. So what is it? It's exactly what it says it is. It is a jumpsuit made for travelers. Jumpsuit is in like a one piece, a onesie, a bodysuit. You step into it and zip it up. And yeah, let's play the video instead of me going through all the features individually, because they'll be much more efficient. And the video is pretty well done. These guys are quite good production-wise. Detachable pockets, and yes, it's got a trap door, as they say. Earplugs, face zipper thing.
I'm Thomas, founder of OnePiece.
So here's the founder guy. Apparently these guys have some history, which is where they've designed the,
10 years
what is
ago,
it, like
we
Snuggie
created a
body
jumpsuit especially
jumper
made for
thing?
hungover Sundays. Little did we know that we would actually fuel the worldwide fashion phenomenon. Since then, our main focus has been in creating.
Apparently they've made jumpsuits a thing. This is actually interesting. So Richard Branson is actually wearing one of their, this is their brand, right? OnePiece. So it's not just that they created it and then later on it became popular. Like somehow they at least got Richard Branson to wear one, which I don't know how hard that is. I guess maybe they partner with Virgin Atlantic, and since he owns Virgin Atlantic, he got a free jumpsuit.
We would actually fuel the worldwide fashion
Taylor
phenomenon.
Swift.
Then,
So
our
I don't
main
know if Taylor
focus has
Swift's
been
wearing one of
creating
theirs,
the
but
most comfortable
anyway.
footwear on the market. In building the company, we've traveled
So it's a thing. I personally,
more than 2.5
is that Taylor Swift?
million air miles, always wearing our one-piece jumpsuits. It's a great travel companion, but still not perfect. That's why 3 years ago, we decided to optimize the jumpsuit and create the ultimate travel apparel.
So it's taken them 3 years to bring this to market, apparently.
The travel jumpsuit keeps you warm, is comfortable.
Yeah, it's got, I've actually reviewed some of these sweater things before. It's got
We started the development
got
3 years
the,
ago, and we took a lot of inspiration from
pockets
the
for all your
products already
passport,
out
etc.,
there.
etc.
Unfortunately, nothing was really good enough, so we have basically made everything from scratch. It was a lot harder than what we anticipated. Tons of samples, rigorous testing.
So, from a design and manufacturing point of view, obviously, even for clothes, you have to put a lot of effort into creating your prototypes and designing for manufacturability, etc. Sourcing the materials is extremely important. But I think the costs for those are pretty minimal. I mean, literally, like someone in your office with a sewing machine could create those, and on the fly. Like you change a design, they make a new one, or they alter the existing one. This stuff, when you start getting to like making the plastic for the pillows, is a lot more expensive. So I have to give them some credit, because just creating a jumpsuit shouldn't take 3 years. But creating the system, including all the inflatable stuff, okay, that's a little bit more expensive and time-consuming, because you got to wait for the factory to make a new one.
I can with confidence say it's the best travel attire on this planet. Okay, so first of all, the travel jumpsuit is made from the highest quality, finest cotton. We've been making comfortable clothing for 10 years, so
yeah, this company is not exactly new. It's got the inflatable things right in there. This stuff, I don't know if I'm really a big fan of the
That's not all.
zip
In
over your
addition to
face
the
thing.
inflatable neck support, you can actually
So here she's
inflate
inflating like
entire
the
hood itself.
inside of the
It
hood.
creates a 360-degree pillow around your entire head. If 2 zippers wasn't enough, we've added a third one to allow you to close the hood
Yeah.
and still keep
So now you get this thing dangling in front of your face.
an opening for the mouth. The snooze cap is made in soft jersey fabric. It folds out
It's got
from
the
inside
eye
the hood
blinders
over your
thing
eyes,
built into the
creating
hood. That's
darkness
nice, I
to
guess.
help you drift off.
Not sure
For
how well it
storing more
works.
valuable items like your passport, phone, and wallet,
Gratuitous fan service.
the travel jumpsuit has 2 detachable chest pockets on the inside.
Yeah,
When going
totally.
through security, simply remove them and place them in the tray. The easy music access solution.
One thing that actually concerns me is the fact that she's using an iPhone 5, or is it an iPhone 4? I guess it's an iPhone 5 because the plug is on the bottom. So is this thing, you know, maybe this was, 3 years ago I was still using an iPhone 6. So I'm worried about the source material. Is this thing, did they just happen to pick a really old phone because it's smaller? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, nowadays you got your AirPods. You don't even need that.
The solution. The inside of the jumpsuit is equipped with several hoops which keep the cord.
So they're really quite detailed here.
Like all
And then, yes, it does have the back door.
Exited solution. Like all of our previous models, the travel jumpsuit has the double zipper on the front, which makes it easy for the boys. But for the girls and for number 2, it's been more complicated. After 10 years, the solution is finally here. Rex, Rare Exit Solution. A discreet zipper opening on the back of the jumpsuit, which solves all of your problems. The extra large storage pockets.
So they don't
These
actually
pockets
show
let you store large
too much about what that looks like in practice, so it'd actually be pretty good. They have this thing too, which I don't think I like either, because that means you're basically hanging by your eyes, right? The neck pillow should sort of solve that, unless you're a chronic leaner forwarder while you're sleeping. But anyway, okay,
when you're nodding
that's a
off.
thing. I've never done that.
Guys, the time has come to
The guy
decide
behind
if
you
we're
whose
gonna
screen
use
is
the
there
travel
might not
jumpsuit
like
or
that.
not, and it's your decision. Now we need your.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, like I said, the video's pretty well done. It would be nice to see the guy doing the... Where is it? Doing the trapdoor stuff in person, so I can see if it really works. Looks like it's not, the zipper's not long enough. Where is it? Okay. Quick, get to the trapdoor part. There we go. So, yeah, I guess it folds down, but, you know, there's actually some question in the comments, like, is that far enough? So what happens if I sit down on a toilet now? Now this thing is rubbing all on the back of the toilet, the part where everyone's pee splashes. That's not good. I mean, this is the problem with jumpsuits in general, right? That's why they make long johns with a trapdoor. But, oh, he's got a poo emoji on his pants. Okay, that's kind of funny. But apparently the recommendation from the company is to fold it in when you sit down. Okay. But yeah, that, I guess, you know, maybe if you're not too tall, not too short, this will line up correctly. But yeah, it might rub the toilet. Would I be willing to wear this with a straight face? Probably not. Not ironically, at least, not non-ironically at least. So anyhow, that's the features. Let's look at the comments. Some of them are, I mean, there's a real back and forth. These guys are good. They're answering about the size. They're answering about some of the features. So I think execution-wise, they're done really well. And they're actually giving feedback that they at least claim they're going to integrate into the final thing. So there's one about here, like, can you put the, obviously, can you add more vents and stuff like that? People are saying, like, oh, what if it's, like, super hot on the plane? You know, like, let's say your plane gets stopped on the tarmac and you're in Arizona in the summer and it starts getting, like, super hot. You're in a jumpsuit, so you can't, you know, you can't ventilate very well and you can't take it off because maybe you didn't bring a separate pair of pants. So what are you going to do? Because I assume you're still going to wear a t-shirt under this. Who knows, right? Yeah, you should, because it unzips, right? So, but you're not going to bring a separate pair of pants everywhere you go, are you? Well, maybe you should keep it in your bag, because you might need to. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of people asking questions and getting answers. So that's great, actually. Yeah. What do I think about it? Well, I think the pricing is the problem. They want $170 for this. And they say the MSRP is going to be $270. I don't know anyone who's going to spend $270 on a jumpsuit. I think it's kind of lame to be wearing a jumpsuit on a plane. As a dude, I don't want to have to poop through a little window on the back of my thing. If I had to poop, which I try not to poop on planes, by the way. But yeah, okay. I could see for women, maybe women who would already wear that stupid other jumpsuit, the Snuggie thing. This reminds me of Snuggies. I don't know why. It's a little unfair. But when I saw this, I was like, wait, these are the guys that invented the Snuggie? Oh, no, they're not. But yeah, it's one step away from that. It's the travel Snuggie, basically. Here's some of the info on their previous one. They actually appear to be legitimate. Like, they make real jumpsuits that people wear when they're skateboarding in European towns. Yeah, this is supposed to be for lazy Sundays, hungover Sundays, or whatever. Sort of, they make kind of looks like a racing suit type jumpsuits. Fashionable, I guess. Personally, I've had to wear coveralls. I've had to wear ski pants. What else have I had to wear? Scuba, rubber suit kind of deal. Diving suit. I can't say I'm a big fan of one-piece kind of jumpsuits, coveralls. Your shirt, here's the biggest issue. It's if you are wearing a t-shirt, there's no way to pull it down, really. You have to kind of yank it through the fabric because you can't reach out underneath it. You can't tuck it into the waistband because there is no waistband, so you have to tuck your shirt into your freaking underwear waistband. Otherwise, it's going to ride up and you're screwed. So there are some drawbacks besides the poop door that I would probably not find acceptable to buy this thing. But anyway, the pricing just really turns me off. You might feel like they deserve it to get the quality and the dependability. And of course, they did have to spend to develop it. But I'm looking at this thing more as a marketing trick. They got almost 1,200. Did it go up since I started? I think it did. They got almost 1,200 buyers pre-ordered and prepaid. That's why they're using Kickstarter, not because they need the money, but because they just think it's an easier way to get the money. So anyway, take that with a grain of salt. Why am I looking at this guy's butt? Let's look at something else. Let's look at Taylor Swift again. So yeah. Is that? No. Where's Taylor Swift? Is that Taylor Swift? No. I wish it was. There's Taylor Swift wearing your thing. So, USA. Yeah, so that's it for today. Giving it a thumbs down because of the price. Otherwise, I guess it's fine. To each his own. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter at GoKickMe. Handle is GoKickMe. Also, check out our newsletter at GoKickMedia.com. Okay, that's it for today. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, by the way, if you're from One Piece and you want to send me a travel jumpsuit to try, I do fly quite a lot. I would be willing to do it for the channel. I'm going back to the U.S. soon, as I said. Send it to my parents' house. I'll wear it on the way back. And my wife will laugh at me the whole way. Okay, see you later. Bye.